Alright, so we are back. Radical Red Nuzlocke, day 2. We made it to Pewter City yesterday, made it through Viridian Forest, beat Brendan. Took a couple tries on that. But we're here just to go over our team. We have Wukong, the Monferno, Adamant Nature, Blaze Ability, Lock Punch, Leer, Ember Flame Wheel. We have Moralo, Toad the Moralo, Modest Nature, Death Spore, the Drain Kiss, Flash, and Moonlight. Tara, the Mayrill, hopefully some Zoomer, Thick Fat, which we might get like a huge power on. The Adamant Nature also. No, Hardy Nature, so we're probably going to want to switch up to Adamant. For some boost attack. Body Slam, Aqua Jet, Tail Whip, and Bubble. Finally, Gwen, Esper, Lax Nature, but might go Modest or something. Brisk, Thunderwave, Leer, Light Screen, and Psybeam. If we can get that to a Meow Stick once we get our level cap increase, and get Prankster, that would be very, very helpful. But first thing that we're gonna have to deal with is gonna be Faulkner. Faulkner is gym leader, very annoying that we're gonna have to deal with. Here's Faulkner's team. He has Trumbeak, Watcho, Yanma, Squawkabilly, Farfetch. The levels are based on my Pokemon's levels, of course. So my priority here, I'm thinking, is going to be to increase our team, right? Increase our team size, get more Mons on the team. What's going on, Joshua? Get more Mons on the team, while also trying to be somewhat strategic with it. I know because it's a Nuzlocke, we have to catch the first Mon that we encounter, but I can try to be somewhat strategic, hopefully go to areas that have Mons that are going to benefit me. Since we're going up against Faulkner next, it would definitely help to get Rock or Electric type Pokemon, or Ice, but I don't think I can get Ice this early in game. So here's what I'm thinking, right? Went through the rules of the Nuzlocke earlier today, looked at my team, thought about the areas that I either haven't been to or I've been to and haven't caught Pokemon yet to expand this team. And we have a few options. What's going on, Ivan? Stop what? What am I? I don't know what I'm supposed to stop here. What's my name? I'm Melk. Nice to meet you. Alright, so first thing that I'm going to want to do here is going to be we're in Pewter City, right? I'm gonna get this Wonder Egg. Now this Wonder Egg can hatch a bunch of different Pokemon. There are a few places to get them throughout the game, and depending on where you get it, that depends on which Pokemon is going to hatch from there. So you get a Wonder Egg from this guy. It's going to cost 5,000 Pokédollars though, which we can't afford yet. But all we have to do is go to the Pokemart, and because we do have Rare Candy cheat turned on, we can kind of just sell those. That's gonna be good. Sell one for 5,000. That'll be our Wonder Egg. Yeah, Ivan, you said stop. You didn't tell me what to stop doing, man. Alright, let's get this Wonder Egg. 2 types of eggs. Paldean Egg, which hatches into a Paldean Pokemon, or a Wonder Egg that just contains a random first form Pokemon. Supposedly a Cosmog can even be obtained. So if we got like a Solgaleo, oh, we're doing good throughout the run. Obviously we wouldn't be able to fully evolve it just yet because of level caps, but that would be really helpful. Alright, let me hold on, because I had the Wonder Egg Pokemon availability. I also need to find Paldean Egg availability. So, Paldean Egg. Something to also consider is the chances of getting a Pokemon that could be helpful versus not at this stage in the game. So looking at Pewter City, we can get an Aaron from the Wonder Egg, which would be really good. Beldum also. I'm just thinking about Mons that resist flying type moves. Blitzel, Bronzor. Paldean egg. We can get a decent. We can get like Dondozo, which doesn't exist but still a great mon. Gimme Ghoul if we got Goldango, that would be strong. Yakuli. I think. You know what? I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna feel like a Paldean Tauros, and you know, can't really do that against. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the Pewter City Wonder Egg and just see what we do. See what we get. There we go. That's for the money. Yep. All right. So we have our Wonder Egg. We gotta hatch that. Next thing I'm going to do now is we can go to Pallet Town. Now, if we go to Pallet Town, there should be some water. Oh, egg's hatching already. All right. Cool. Let's see what we get. I didn't expect that to hatch immediately, but not complaining at all. Baneri. Alright, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it, I'll take it, I'll take it. Nickname to Baneri, yes. Let's see. What's a nickname Baneri? Oh, what if we did like Rabbit Escape? Like Mega Muse? 10 Shadows technique? I don't think I have enough character slots for that. Let me see. I could do ESC. A bit. Escape. Alright. There we go. Game title is both in the description, in the name of the stream, as well as on that poster down below, also on the screen, right there. Alright, so next we're heading back to Pallet Town. Let me just make sure the repel's on, alright. Not that it matters too much, but... Alright, so, wait a minute, let me just check out my Baneri real quick. Fake Out, Foresight, Frustration... Fake Out could be useful. I'm actually pretty happy that we have Fake Out. Guarantee that we move first unless we're outsped and get some damage off. Use Rare Candies, get Baneri. All the way. Oh, you know what I should do too? Also lowers HP, which is fine. Oh yeah, because there's no EVs. Right, yeah, so we can actually use this as much as we want. Alright, let me check Baneri's friendship now, because if we can get a fully evolved Pokemon, that would be phenomenal. Not yet. Let me just look at my decks here. See what its moveset's looking like. This could also be a Mega, potentially. At level 13, we get Baby Doll Eyes, which is also good. Endure at level 6, Quick Attack at level 16. Okay, that'll be the highest level that we can go. Low Punny. I would've got Bounce at level 1. Healing Wish at level 1. Pretty, yeah, same mindset. Alright, cool. I'm still going to, feed it the Comic Berries, because when we evolve it, we'll also get that stat boost. Alright, well, we used a bunch of Comic Berries there. Friendship maxed out, meaning that now when we go and use our rare candies, perfect. Alright, so now we have a low punny. Not bad. I'm thinking Fake Out Quick Attack might be able to get us decently far. Fake Out Quick Attack, Endure, I don't know. I mean, it'll be good for if we manage to, like, you know, poison him on, and then we want to stall him out using Endure. Return, yes, absolutely. Wait a minute, yes. Let's forget frustration, because return is going to give us huge damage right there. Wait a minute, that might be a game changer. Okay, full power return. Because I believe return, I can tell you the exact base power when it's maxed out, but it's very high. So return and its counterpart frustration are two moves that change in base power based on your Pokemon's friendship level. Frustration going stronger when the friendship is lower, and return growing stronger when it's higher. Let me see if I can find the exact maximum. Right, there's the formula. If I can tell you the exact max base power. $102. So yeah, very high, very solid. Retire this fire red dropped. That's how I know you're young. You are very young, because I'm actually playing a version of Pokemon Fire Red called Pokemon Radical Red. Fire Red didn't drop. Fire Red got re-released for the Nintendo Switch. Fire Red dropped in the year 2004. What's going on, Crimson Reds? Y'all be young. Y'all trying to... Can't new gen me. Come on now. Fire Red dropped. Like I wasn't alive and well when Fire Red actually dropped. Play with me. But yeah, Fire Red is available now on the Nintendo eShop for the Switch and the Switch 2. So if y'all haven't played before, I highly recommend it. Great games. Much better games than the original Kanto Gen 1 games, Red and Blue. Red and Blue, I would say play if you haven't, just so you can see how Pokemon started out. But in my opinion, Red and Blue are not great games, just because they're missing a lot of, what makes Pokemon so much fun. They obviously have, the core elements of catching, trading, raising Pokemon and all that. But there's definitely a lot that they've improved on over the years, and backtracking to Gen 1, you'll be able to see that. Can I play this on my TV? I am, yeah. My TV has HDMI compatibility, as does my PC, so yeah. If you're planning on being Batman, can't co-sign that, unfortunately. I am a platinum member of the Batman Haters Club. I live, breathe, eat, drink, sleep, hate on Batman. I can't stand Batman, bro. I'm a real-life Batman hater. All right, here we go. So, we have Route 21. So we can either fish here, or we can get a wild Pokemon from the grass. What I'm gonna do... Oh, you know what? We don't have to choose. Route 21, Pallet Town. 2 different locations, 2 different encounters. Phenomenal. Perfect. All right, now what we can do is pull up our Pokemon locations guide, grass and caves, and then we're gonna search for Route 21. This is Route 21. Alright, so I'm seeing Route 21A. I assume that means the grassy area because there's no other Route 21 in this grass. So, if it's daytime, we can get Wooper. If it's nighttime, we get Paldean Wooper. There's a bunch of mines that we can get, but I'm just listing off the ones that are most popular to encounter, it seems like. But actually, before I do that, what I also want to do is... And we'll try this out. Apparently, if we go to Oak's lab and talk to one of his aides, answer a few questions. I don't know if this is still the case or if it's been patched out. Oh, perfect. Time change. Alright. Answer some trivia. There we go. Which of these Pokemon do not have a night-specific evolution? Eevee does. Amora does. Pancham does not. Pancham just has to learn a dark type move. What time do nighttime encounters start? 8 is my guess? No? Okay. Did I find out I don't know what time at nighttime start? Pancham. 11 p.m. just seems too late. I'm gonna go 5. There we go. What is the final version of Radical Red coming out? When? 2023, 2030? I'm gonna say never, right? Because wouldn't that just include or imply that they're gonna keep making improvements and stuff and patches? Here we go. Unlock the time change. Alright, So what I'm going to do with this time changer is that now, since our catches are limited to the first encounter in each area, areas that have different encounters based on the time of day, we'll be able to manually affect those to some degree. Obviously, RNG is still going to be king here. But if I pull up Pallet Town Fishing now, so with the old rod, it seems like there's no difference night and day. That's fine. We can either get Tentacle or Binacle. A Binacle would be really, really good. Have a rock type for when we take on Faulkner. But let's see. Oops. So, did I finish leveling up? Not finished leveling up Rapid Escape yet. Let me do that before anything else. Oh shoot, wait, what was that? Doll Eyes. Yeah, I'm gonna forget Foresight, I think. Because that just makes it so that normal and ghost type Pokemon can get hit with each other's moves. I think it might also work on Dark and Psychic, but I can try it. Alright, Old Rod. Let's see what we get here, if anything. Alright, something good. Let's go! Let's go! Exactly what we needed. Exactly what we needed. Faulkner, I am coming for you, man. Bravo. That is great, because RNG really could have screwed us over and given us Tentacool. It was not an awful mon, but at this stage in the game, the rock type is huge. Alright, Binacle's name, I don't know. I'm gonna name him Datara. He's got the eyes on the hands, and Datara has the mouths on the hands. Shout out Naruto. Alright, Datara, Binacle, we'll level him up as well. Alright, peace out, Crimson Reds. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna go quick attack here. Fake out, return, quick attack. I'm gonna get rid of Endure actually, because it's gonna fail more the more they use it, and don't have much of a use for it right now. Water Pulse, that'll also help against Brock. A lot of Brock's mods do know. Accelerock. Daddy, I love it. I love it. Slash, I'll take. Rock Smash. Forget Scratch, because we also have Slash. Let me also look up Binacle in our decks here. Doesn't seem like it's evolving just yet, but need some more information. 35 it evolves, okay. 18 gets Mud Slap. Defense is its strongest stat. Alright, there we go. Level cap. Set. Next thing I'm going to do, right, because this is all about just expanding our team right now, and then we'll put it together for the Faulkner fight. If we can get more than 6 Mons, that is phenomenal. Reason being because with more than 6 Mons, that means that a whiteout is no longer a restart. That means that the 6 Mons that we had on our team, when we white it out, we just have to put them in our box for the remainder of the playthrough. But we will be able to take out the Mons that are still viable and continue our playthrough there. Alright, so now we are back in Route 21 and looking at our encounters here. Potentially a Dwebble, if it's nighttime, could come in handy too. Oh, Dwebble's also daytime, okay. Main difference with nighttime is actually it only seems like Paldean versus regular Wooper, and then Fido during day, Mastiff at night. Let me look at the other boss battles like that. I think thinking, I'm inclined to say Paldean, or, not Paldean, Wooper's what, Johto and Wooper, so we can get extra water stab. Although, Paldean Wooper, would definitely give us an advantage over Cacnea. Alright, I'm gonna hope for Paldean Wooper, I think, because also looking at Brock's team, not only looking at Brock's team, right, where, because Paldean Wooper's weak to Psychic and Ground type moves, Lunatone, Psychic, Ground, and Ice. So Lunatone would be our biggest opposition here, because it has Psychic, Ground, and Ice type moves. Hippopotas with Bulldoze would be a problem, but Immunity to Toxic would be really nice as well. Stab Poison would help us against Cacnea, but it does have the Eviolite, so it's not going to go down as easily as we would like. That being said, we also do have Monferno to deal with Cacnea, and Cacnea is not a threat to Monferno at all. Paldean Wooper also would have ground type moves for dealing with Varoom, which is good. It has the air balloon, but we could always fake that out, something like that. But Varoom, Archon, Lunatone, and Hippopotas, so 4 out of 6 mons, do no ground type moves. But what I'm thinking, right, what I was also thinking, and I'm thinking long term here, is what's going on, Derek? I'm doing good. Just playing some Pokemon Radical Red, doing a hardcore Nuzlocke, so I'm strategizing. Trying to decide if I want to try to get a Wooper, a Johto and Wooper, from this route during the daytime, or change it to nighttime and get Paldean. Now, the reason I was going to say I'm leaning towards Paldean is because we could try to get Water Absorb onto it. With Water Absorb, it then resists a lot of stab moves from Misty, the next gen leader, and that could be really, really, really helpful. Really helpful. Alright, I'm thinking Paldean Wooper is what we're going to go with. So, let's go to our bag. Should be the key items somewhere, right? No? Oh, it's probably a skill, that's why. Okay, time changer. And we're gonna set it for nighttime. Alright, here we go. Now we're gonna try to get Paldean Wooper. Never fell off. Alright, you know what? I'm not mad at it. I'll take a Mass Shift. Intimidate, okay. Okay, we can use that. We can use that. It's fine. Yeah, alright. I'll take Mass Shift with Intimidate. Nickname. We'll keep the 10 Shadows theme going, I guess, right? We'll do Divine Dogs. Divine Dog, singular. Just move it out of the KO box because it's not KO'd. Alright, so yeah. Just to reiterate too, on our run so far, Vincent and Kashimo have been KO'd. I'm gonna take Kashimo's Light Ball. No, yeah, because I can also get another Pikachu. I have the ability to do that, so I'll leave that there actually for now. But what I did want to check out, so Mass Shift. Let's look at its set. Doesn't evolve to 23, that's fine. Tackle, Lick, potential for paralysis, Snarl, lower special attack, Home Claws, Bite, could flinch, and that's all that we get. Alright, so I mean, besides Intimidate, I'm not really seeing much use for Mass Shift, but that's okay. That is alright. We have it here, and like I said, having more than 6 viable Pokemon now means that whiteouts are not total resets. It just means that we gotta go in using any mons but the 6 that we brought with us. And the last thing I want to do is go here. There's a code that we want to put in. It's actually not the last thing I want to do. It's one more thing I want to do after this. But apparently, this code... I'm trying to get rid. I'm kind of doing it off of memory, so I'm going to have to look up what it actually is. Invalid code. Alright, so I have the wrong code. What did Pikachu say when he tried food in Mexico? I don't know. What did he say? Oh, it's an O, not a 0. Okay. Did remember it wrong. Alright, care package has been set. So now we get items at certain checkpoints in the game, and it's backtracking for anything that we got but didn't collect. So spear berries, large bows, big mushrooms, blue shards, hardy berries, chilam berries. So reduce damage from super protective moves. Here's a special defense stat. Here's a special attack stat. Does that only apply to a clan pearl? I don't know. Boost the power of rock type moves. Oh, okay, this is great actually. This is great. This is phenomenal. Boost power of water moves, gonna need that. Boost power of ice moves. There we go. Alright. Well, while that goes, Pika Pika. I get it, that's funny. Alright, so I'm looking at my radical red damage calculator, right? Number one thing that I'm thinking of is going to be who I lead with. First I want to check. Get a binacle, level 16. We give it a nature that favors the attack. Give it Accelerock. Ability is Tough Claws, but I think that can be changed, right? Well, I mean, I know it can be changed. Let me just see what else. What do we have? Sniper. No, I'm gonna keep Tough Claws because we get that boost. Right, Accelerock, and then when we look at Faulkner's team. In theory, right? In theory, I would like for Binacle to be able to handle pretty much everybody, with the exception, of course, being Sirfetch'd there. Alright, so we're looking at guaranteed 2-hit KO with Accelerock. Oh, but what if we gave it Hard Rock? That's what I wanted to check, right? Yeah. Hard Stone. There we go. So with the Hard Stone, still looking at 2-hit KO guaranteed. Trumbeak, of course, with Skill Link is going to be a guaranteed OHKO on that bullet speed. What if instead we went... And guaranteed OHKO is obviously a horrible situation because we don't get any use out of it at all. And alternatively, I want to try power, Mystic Water to Aqua Jet. See how much that does. It's also looking like Marill has a better chance of not getting O-Code, right? It's the damage calc has a 6.3% chance to O-Code. I don't know if that takes into account if anything is a crit or not. But 3-hit KO. Potions, red shards, revives, not that we can use those. I've got a lot of items. Alright, here we go. That's everything. Next thing I'm gonna check is low punny, blank set, 16. Once again, give it an attack favoring nature. Low punny's abilities, so we have Q Charm. Let me see what the other one is. Limber, prevent paralysis. Could be useful depending on who we're against. Does he have any paralyzing moves? No, just Volt Switch and that's not going to do anything. Okay, so we'll keep Q Charm because if we make contact with a Pokemon as male, then they get infatuated and that'll be huge. Damage calc, looking at low punny. If we give it... What's the item that boosts non-type moves? Silk Scarf. Okay, so if we give it Silk Scarf, its moves include Fake Out, as well as Return. Is there a place for me to input? So I'm wondering, is the implication that friendship is maxed out? We're looking at with return 81.3% chance to OHKO, and now that's really attractive to me because with Fake Out I think we can get that all the way up. Now if I change it to a speedy nature, just in case Surfetch or somebody else is a lot faster than us, if we do like Jolly, now it's only a 25% chance to OHKO. Sure how even with the Fake Out boost how that would affect things. Okay, well, we have that. I will go into my bag and give the right Pokemon the right items. Mystic Water to Katara. Sort by type. Store here. The boost power. Rock type. give Hardstone, Datara. Silk Scarf, Pink Bow, Polka Dot Bow. Guess not. That's annoying. Let's see how I can get a Silk Scarf here. Apparently, best way to do it is to try to use Coveted Thief on mons that I can't yet get to. Ah, that's annoying. Okay, well if I take Silk Scarf off, no item. Now return is a guaranteed 2-hit KO. But with Fake Out, we might be able to overcome that. Let's see here. So Red Shard. The treasures. I also didn't get the ability pill, which I really wanted. But I'm going to use the ability pill here. And we can get more later. But I'm going to use one now on... Actually, before I do that, there's one more Pokemon that I do want to get. Hopefully. So for the time being, I'm going to turn back on the Infinite Repel. Back over this way. I guess technically another method of expanding my team, and this could be farmed infinitely, would be taking advantage of the shiny clause in the Nuzlocke, which would state that if I encounter a shiny Pokemon, I'm allowed to catch it, even if it's one that I already caught before. Or I mean, not, well yeah, one even if it's one that I already caught before, but what I meant to say was even if it's not my first encounter. So in theory, I can get like every mon available in-game up to this point by just, you know, continually trying to get them as shinies. Obviously that is not very efficient, would take forever. And I don't want to make y'all watch that. I could illegitimately get them, right? It wouldn't be too hard to do, but that does feel like cheating myself out of the challenge. And there's no way to guarantee to y'all that, you know, the shiny Pokemon that I have are legit unless y'all see me encounter them. And so yeah, I don't want to make y'all watch me run around hoping that RNG blesses me with some shinies. This guy we already battled. This guy we haven't battled. I don't think he's a difficult battle, but I'm gonna avoid him just for this. Okay. So here real quick. That now brings us to Route 2. What I want to check out is Diglett Cave. Yeah, Diglett Cave. Reason why I'm in Diglett Cave is because if we can get an Alolan Diglett, that would be very helpful. That would mean that we can get a Pokemon that resists flying type moves, has stab against rock for Brock, does have weakness to ground, so that might be an obstacle, but we'll think about that later. And it has the ability Tangled Hair, which lowers the speed of Pokemon that come in contact with it. So a couple things I'm going to do real quick. Time changer, make sure it's dusk, because nighttime, actually no, dusk and night are different, aren't they? Yeah. There's a couple Diglett caves here. I think this is the right one on the, So if it's nighttime, we can either get a Lowland Diglett or Knackley, who I'm not mad at either. It's a time changer, long time of day, nighttime. Sure. Alright, and we turn off our Infinite Repel. Some other decent draws here would be a Lowland Geodude would be actually huge. 4 times is the flying. That would mean that our only real threat there would be Surfetch'd and Trumbeak's Bullet Seed. Bronzers would be a decent encounter as well. Pancham is like a worst case scenario, right? A flying or fighting type here. Let's see. Oh, we can't even. We got Thief. Are there no encounters here? Okay, there are encounters. Alright, I'll take a Knackley. Take a Knackley. Strong defensive Mon. Oh wow, I got a bunch of quick balls. Alright, let's use this quick ball like this. Not that it matters, we do have easy catch on, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay. Knackley caught. Nickname, someone's PC. Alright, and now we can't make any more Mons here, but that's fine. Knackley, do you evolve at level 16? Please say yes. Please say yes. There's only so much I can do with these first stages, man. Nope, 23. Alright. Smackdown and Rock Throw. Smackdown, Rock Throw, and Headbutt are what we get access to. But we do get a pretty decent defense stat. So, that was the last thing that I wanted to do here. Now it's time to put the team together. I'm going to put away Toad, because we don't have much use for a grass type here. I'm thinking... Let me just see what Surfetch'd has. Oh, he has Galarian Farfetch'd. Okay, that's even better, actually. Still faster. Turn guaranteed 2-hit KO, which is good because if he does swap in... Alright. Alright. I think this is our team for sure. Don't continue box operations. Bag. Use my rare candies. Smackdown acquired. Headbutt acquired. I have 2 Heartstones, don't I? Actually, give you a Heartstone as well. I'm just kind of mad that we couldn't get the Silk Scarf. Let me check these items' locations. Showing up here now. I'm really confused, okay? There's no shot I can get a choice band this early on, right? Cinnabar Lab. Okay. So last thing to do. Nature change. The Wukong, we're good on the adamant nature. Now, let's look at stats. Definitely plus defense, just a matter of what do we sacrifice for it. I'm thinking speed. Yeah, speed is the worst stat, so we're going plus defense minus speed. Impish wouldn't be bad either. Let's relax nature. Bubble beam though. No, because Aqua takes in here. I don't think the adamant. When is going to go modest. Also going to have to go adamant on rabbit escape. Go. Pokemon would I eat? Apparently Slowpoke tails are very delicious in the Pokemon world. Might try one of those. And then Datara. Alright, natures are all set. Eevees are not a thing. Ivies are automatically perfect. Let's check our movesets real quick. An item. I feel like everybody should have an item though. I can do better than Oranberry. You know what I'm thinking too, but I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick and then I'll let y'all know what the strategy is. Be right back. We're back. So, as I was saying, I feel like I could do better than an Oranberry on Wukong. Additionally, I'd have to run the damage calc again. But if we do outspeed everything on Faulkner's team, then it wouldn't hurt if we got like a charcoal or something, right? And just spam Flame Wheel. I guess anything who's fast on this team that I really should be worried about. Fastest is gonna be, oh wow, he has some high speed stats. Never mind, it might be Yanma. He's gonna have speed boost, but you know, for a faster start, I'm not gonna matter. Let's start with Watchroll. We outspeed Watchroll. 2-hit KO on Flame Wheel. But if we give it charcoal, still guaranteed to hit KO. But wait. Does it have anything to one-shot us? The answer is no, then that's fine. Yeah, Air Slash might be bad. Nope, Air Slash is guaranteed to hit KO also. Perfect. Next is gonna be Trumbeak. Again, guaranteed 2-hit KO. Pluck is guaranteed 2-hit KO. I'm just thinking, right, if we need Monferno to come in and clean up. Okos are gonna be our best friend here, but in the event that we don't have them. Yanma should be guaranteed Oko. Wait, am I faster than Trumbeak also? Let me see, because Trumbeak has a higher base speed than Watcho. Surprisingly. Is that actually true? I don't know. Maybe Toucannon has a lower base speed than Killer Watcho, because I could have sworn Killer Watcho was really fast. But, okay, we outspeed Trumbeak. Yanma we outspeed, guaranteed Oko, does have speed boost, so we're going to have to make sure that that does not take effect, but I don't think we have to worry about that too much. The good thing is, right, because if we outspeed everything, then anything that Faulkner switches into that's not at full health will get KO'd. Squawkabilly. Now we tie in speed. This is what I'm worried about. Because it has Hustle and a Muscle Band, Aerial Ace has a very high chance to Oko. And if it doesn't Oko, Quick Attack for sure will. It could also miss. Could miss, right, because of Hustle. Reversal will only get more powerful as its health gets lower. I think Binacle can probably take this thing out. This area is Quick Attack. Parting Shot won't do much. Reversal might. I'm thinking we'll be okay. We just gotta like really strategize the order of our mons here. Let me just check Farfetch'd real quick before we jump in. And Farfetch'd, we outspeed. Guaranteed 2-hit KO. So everything's a guaranteed 2-hit KO except for Squawkabilly. If we give it Charcoal. Ooh, Sturdy on Natalie is really good, actually. Sturdy on Natalie is great. Great. Bag. We did get the Charcoal, right? Hold on. No Charcoal. Okay, that's great. That's phenomenal. No Charcoal. No Muscle Band. Great. Okay, I take off Charcoal. Lower chance of 2 KO. I really don't like that. Again, I'm not liking it. Can I get Charcoal before? Cerulean City is where we get that. Okay. love when my strategies go up in smoke because for some reason I got every item that are in the game except for the ones that I need right now. You know what? We might just have to go in. Right. I'll open my berries, I guess. See if there's something better than a orange berry. Maybe a citrus, of course we didn't. Let's give the cola berry. With no item is going to be low honey. It's not by design, it just seems like we can't really do anything about that. Okay. I'm going to give it the shell though, I guess. Alright, so everybody has an item. Also gonna take the liberty and alright, file, save state right here. Next, ability pill on Tara, a huge power. With Rabbit Escape, and let's go take on Faulkner, man. Luckily, we saved state. So if we lose, I think we can attempt again. Establish rules with saving and whatnot. Alright, Faulkner. Let's see how this goes, man. Decent amount of preparation, amount of strategy. As always, we're looking to lose as few Pokemon as possible because we've exhausted our capture options. Meaning that any mons lost here that are then replaced, that's going to be a the problem also. Start with Fake Out. Good start. Flinch. Now we had a guarantee to a KO with return. I'm wondering how Fake Out comes. Full power return. I like to see it. Good start. Gonna be Galarian Farfetch for sure next. Yeah, that could have been from a mile away. Let me see Farfetch moveset. Hold on. Rock Smash, Slam, Brutal Swing, Boost. Okay. Can we survive Brutal Swing is my question. Guaranteed 3-hit KO. I don't hate that. Right? Because Esper, if we go Esper has Psybeam. Psybeam with Twisted Spoon. Guaranteed Oko. Perfect. And we outspeed. Yeah, Esper's for sure. Alright. Esper. Let's go when... I think as long as he doesn't brutal swing here, and I think even if he did, it wouldn't matter. Ah, that leak stick. Perfect. Rock smash. Okay. Prediction. Even with the crit, defense lowered is not great, but it shouldn't matter because Psybeam should OHKO here. He's faster? How? Wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How? You must have a speed boost in nature. No, even with the speed boosted nature, everything points to us outspeeding. That doesn't make any sense. Brutal swing doesn't have priority. Wait a minute. Hold on. That's not making any sense. Summary. Our speed is at 31. Right? Farfetch speed should be 26. 26. With a speed boosting nature, it's 26. With a neutral nature, it's 24. Huh. No, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make any sense. Now, if I went with the speedy nature, right? Because we do have that ability as well. So let's say we don't want minus special attack. Timid. High chance to OHKO. Okay. Alright. Load state. From here. How did it outspeed? I'm genuinely confused. Because even if we have the beneficial, even if it has the beneficial nature, right? Let's set Gwen to timid instead. Everybody else, their nature is good, right? You just have to get Hard's ability, adamant, relaxed, adamant, timid, adamant, adamant. Just gotta give Hard the ability now. That to me is weird. That's weird. Is there something I'm missing about Galarian Farfetch? Base speed is 55. Esper's base speed is 68. EVs not being a thing in this game and all IVs being set to 31. Psybeam doesn't always hit last, does it? No, Psybeam does not always hit last. Does it have something to do with your height? No, it just had a leak. Ah! Wait a minute. Leak Stick increases speed. Boost Farfetch speed by 1.5. And then when it gets to Surfetch, it's a critical hit. Okay. Okay. That is something that I wish I had known before, but I'm glad I know now. That being said, right, we keep Esper as is. Maybe I should have kept Modest Nature then. Because Modest Nature is guaranteed Oko. He'll hit first because of Brutal Swing. But should be guaranteed 3-hit KO so long as I don't take any damage. So here's what I'm gonna do. Other moves include Rock Smash, Slam, and Roost. It wouldn't Rock Smash. Alright, what we're gonna do. Nature Change again. Esper. Back to Modest. Same team lead here. I'm just gonna save state. So I don't have to go through the ability thing again. Alright. I did not know that the Leak Stick increased speed. I thought it was just critical hit chance. Okay. Yeah, you can't change battles. Not that I would have changed it to Switch, but I was like, let me just see, right? Like, just in case we really get stuck. Talk about these people, see if they give me anything. Didn't think so. Alright, back to Faulkner. So, opening up with low punny, fake out, return. Great strategy. Until he switches. Oh, okay. I know I said that we shouldn't have Moralo. What if we sent in Moralo instead, right? Toad, Effect Spore. Worst case scenario, Effect Spore doesn't take effect. Doesn't have any flying types on the front edge, so probably would switch out. We can try to predict that, and then go into, I'm thinking back into Rapid Escape. Alright, we'll try that. We'll try that after this. So same thing as before, fake out. Return. Trumby goes down. Farfetch goes out next, and we know that the Leak is going to increase that speed, so we gotta be careful here. We have 2 mons with priority moves being Katara and Rapid Escape. And one thing to note is that boosted speed is now 36. That is something to make note of. That defense is important. If I went with low, that is the damage calc, right? Also went Farfetch into the damage calc. What's going on, DBL? How you been, man? Peter Faulkner. we switch back into opening speed is 44, so we also have speed, which is good. I'm thinking what we can do is let's do huge power, Aqua Jet. Okay. Aqua Jet here. This doesn't KO us. KO'd us. Sorry, Katara. You were great. Didn't want to have to sack you, but kind of just worked out that way. So now what we can do is send out Rapid Escape. I don't think Faulkner uses items, right? I think he's just going to be dependent on his Pokemon's healing moves. Now we can fake out. There we go. Ah, that was a bad move. I should have sent out Esper. Air release, quick attack, reversal, parting shot. I think best bet here is going to be to swap to Datara. I'm going to go Datara. I'm going to go Toph because Datara's stab water might come in handy in this one. There we go. Whatever is next this year. Rock though 50, Smack though 50. Cool. Let's do. Oh, Smackdown means that he's within Mach Punch. He's a Mach Punch victim. Smackdown. We survived this. Now he's Mach Punch range. Unfortunately, we are also reversal range, but I really don't want to lose any mons. I know we had 2 ready to go, so we will still have a 2-6 going into Brock, but I'm not a huge fan of having to send 2 mons here. Either way, because he's smacked down, he lived! He survived? Wait. Okay, alright. Okay, so Smackdown, I forgot, only applies to that, like, specific turn, you know? So if I use another move after that, he would have been Smackdown. He flies back up afterwards. Okay. Wacho's gonna use Air Slash and then Volt Switch. Maybe because Farfetch'd is down. Alright, Datara. A lot of mons. Even with Acceleron, hit first. Outspeed though, so I'm not worried about Yanma. Oh wait, no, what is 1S boost? Wait a minute, I don't like that. Does that just mean 1 speed boost? Does that mean that if I let it get speed boost off this turn, he'll be faster? But I can still outspeed, right? Okay, thank you. Whew. This whole time I'm like, Yanma should be my only guaranteed KO in this fight. Alright, Watchful next. Let's go damage count. Actually, if I don't have to switch anybody out, we our casualties at what, 3, right? 3. Inferno at level 16. Adamant Nature. Some Flame Wheel. Against Falconer's Watchful. But instead of being full health, we can say it's at maybe 75. I'll be generous and give it 80. Still says guaranteed to a KO. Alright, well, I'm thinking then Old Reliable. Rapid Escape. I should have sacked man. What power type is this? Fight, and then yeah. Fake out, return. End it with return. Alright, 3 sacks. We still have Mashif and Moralo to go. Low Punny, of course, is a very, very strong ally that we have here. Losing one of my counters to Brock is not fun, though. At all. 2 of my counters, because Aquajet was another counter. Shoot. Alright, well, let's see what we have here. Let's go. PC. KO'd. So we lost Snackley. We lost Tara. Yeah. I was careless there. I probably could have been a little bit more careful to reduce casualties, but I kind of was just thinking of how do we win, how do we preserve mons. Dog. Alright, well, we're down to 5. Pretty sure that we've exhausted all of our catches until we unlock more areas, which we won't do until beating Brock. Alright, to the Pokemon Center. Maybe Mashif can be an asset to us. Decent attack. Intimidate is also good to have. And we'll let us using Bite and hoping for the flinch. If I had King's Rock, that would be nice, but I don't think I do. Alright, well, those are rare candies. What Pokemon game is this? It is the same game that is in the video title and on that poster right here on your screen. Right below the gameplay. It says it twice actually on YouTube. So, unlock Computer City Gym. Everybody first. I don't think there's anybody else. do, actually, is set the nature. Give Mashiff an item also. Probably Adamant. We'll do a Snarl, not that I think it'll really come in handy. And also items. There's a black belt. Black glasses. That belt is fading. Okay. Did I get the black glasses? Let's find out. No black glasses. Okay. So when I got those checkpoint items and they were like, oh, boost move power type. What was the thought process for the devs behind water, ice, the pixie plate, the poison barb? I can't do anything with any of these. I'm probably gonna end up just giving it a berry again. Now the good thing, let me check Brock's team. Good thing about Mashiff is that... Now also what I'm wondering, are Brock's team's levels really set in stone? Meaning that we just go in as is, right? Highest level is gonna be 16, which is fine. I need a special attack. I have Moralo, but that might not be enough. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, here's what I'm gonna try. I'm gonna give it... I'm gonna give Mashiff. Do Shell Bell again. I just don't have any good items to get right now. I'll do berries. Pin Missile from Cacnea appears to be the only thing here that is gonna cause that massive damage. And that's effective damage. So I'm gonna go just Orange Berry. No chance to give me like a Miracle Seed or anything. Hopeful. Alright, back to the berry pouch. We do get 2-hit KO from Return. Although after the fake out, he's almost certainly going to go to a rock type. Alright, we'll see. We'll see. Team is set. I'm going to save and also create a save state here. What that save state means, right? Once we have our save state, can't go back and try that Faulkner fight again to try and do it without losing our Moril or Binacle. Already. Can't go this way. Route 22, we already got Morlo. Based on the rules of the Nuzlocke, even though we didn't catch anything in Route 1, because we fled or KO'd it, then it voids the encounter, so we can't go back and try to catch it. Yeah, fail to catch it, it's either flee or KO, and the catcher's lost. Meridian City. Got Nayril there, Pallet Town. Got 21. Yeah, alright, I think we've pretty much exhausted all of our encounters here. Gift mons or anything. There's no shot that guy will give me another egg, right? Wishful thinking. Alright. Well, Brock is for sure. I mean, we know Brock's even going to with toss. Low punny can KO with fake out return. Obviously, who I'm most worried about is going to be that hit KO off of the which is not what we need, but that's fine. Bradley or Leap. That is good. Or hit KO. It's even that very low. We have Esper as a special attacker. Oh, man, I don't know. You know what? Alright. Alright, Kyle. Save state. Move, do that, sleep cause, only one Pokemon per team. Sleep. Automatically heal full in most boss battles. Does that mean that like before the battle starts you're fully healed? Now they said to prevent exports. I wonder if that means like letting your Pokemon reach 1 XP, 1 HP or something like that, making it really fast and then giving it like reversal. I don't know. All right, Brock, attempt number 1. Truthfully, we just have to get past Brock. Once we get past Brock, we open ourselves up to being able to catch far more Pokemon, and we can try to rebuild our team from there. Absolutely gonna have to get this one. Man, I wish I could O-Poke with a toss. Alright, fight, fake out, off for it. He's probably gonna try to Toxic, which is why I get the flinch off. And what would be great for me is if he doesn't switch out here, we just get the KO. Oh, Cacnea. Interesting. Sand Rush makes it kind of a hassle to deal with. Also, as a Violite, I was for sure going to use Power Up Punch to try to boost speed. I'm thinking our best move here is going to be to now go... Alright, let's go, Wukong. Boosted attack and boosted speed are not great for us. Now he's almost guaranteed to stay in, which is good because Flame Whip takes him out. No, okay. That's honestly fine by me. Switch to Lunatone. Let's see, now we're learning more about Brock's strategy too. Brock will try to preserve his mons if he can, right? He kept in, we're gonna switch out Poketoss, switched out Cacnea. He's more worried about preserving his mons. Lunatone here is almost guaranteed to go for Psybeam. That is why we brought, I forgot that we had Divine Dog with Bite, perfect. And he has nothing which, and Intimidate. Intimidate's actually good. That will allow us to not counter, but sort of try to offset Cacnea's Power Up Punch, as well as Archon, who has a very high physical attack. I say, ooh, do I bite or do I Scary Face? If I bite, I can probably KO. If I Scary Face, there's a decent chance that I'll just slow down the next mon. But if it's Cacnea, then the Scary Face won't really do much. I say we fight. I just want to do a quick damage cap to see how much this is going to do. Adamant. Bite. Lunatone. Oh wait, no. 87.5% chance to Oko at full health. No, that's not at full health. 70%. We give it like, let's give it 100% health just so we can watch the whole thing. Mm. 2-8 KO. Have you played Coliseum or Gale of Darkness? Yes, not in a very long time. But they are coming to Switch, so they might be added to the channel. More recently would be Coliseum, but even then, that would be like... Jeez, how long has it been since I've played Coliseum? Definitely over 10 years. Not over 20, but maybe over 15. Alright, I say we just go bite, see how it goes. Ancient Power. I think we're fine here. Cool. Nice. Do I survive another ancient power? Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter because again, our only goal here is to beat Rock. If we beat Rock, we are opened up to way more possibilities for what we can do. Withdrew. Okay. You know what? That's on me though. That's on me because I knew he would do that. That's fine. We bite. We don't do a lot of damage. Almost certainly he's going to stockpile. Yeah, we knew that because he switches out whenever his mon's health gets low. Which is fine. Which is actually very fine. Because if he's just going to let his mon's health get low and then switch out, really that just means that we have to take out Lalique. After that, Monferno and Lopunny come through and sweep. Does it feel like a new game after that long? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That's why I was saying I probably would probably add it to the channel at some point in terms of games that I want to play. But yeah, definitely would be a new game at that point. Alright. Stockpile, recover, HP Rock, and Mega Drain. I have to stop him before he does Stockpile. I have to stop him before he learns Stockpile, and I don't have a way to do that right now. No, that's not true. Yes, it is. I could try to spam Leers, right? Alright, how about this? Leer, right? Go Leer. All I'm doing is offsetting. Ah! Here's the question. How patient am I? Because if Leer is just offsetting Stockpile every time, right? Power points. Assuming it's maxed out though, I think we still have more. Just okay, so we have more. Okay, nearest 30, so that is actually max. Cool. It's a bit loud. Let me turn that a little down. Alright, let's go with and then Leer. Lowers defense one stage. Let me just see Stockpile. Make sure that we are directly offsetting. Yeah. Defense and special defense one stage. Alright. New idea. New idea. And the Leap is pretty much the only one that he won't swap out when its health gets low because it has so many ways of restoring its health. That did far more than I would have liked, but that's okay. Gwen is likely to get sacked here, but really all we need from Gwen is to get off a Thunder Wave. Gwen! Please, 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 please get off a Thunder Wave. Please get off a Thunder Wave. Please, Gwen, please, please. Just one Thunder Wave, that's all I'm asking you for. That is after that, you can get KO'd, you'll be put in the PC to rest. Thank you, okay, okay. From here, now, if we do survive, probably not, alright, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Sandstorm! A Light Screen would have been nice. Why'd you have to miss that first Thunder Wave? If we didn't miss that first Thunder Wave, Light Screen would have been beautiful. Rapid Escape is not going to be any help here. I'm going to Fake Out to prevent another, What about... Oh! No, Hidden Power Ground is a threat. Hidden Power Ground is definitely a threat. Versus... No, Hidden Power Rock, not Ground. Okay, that changes things a little bit. Lowering attack isn't going to do anything for us. But with Moonlight, we can also try to keep... Alright, I'm starting to see that I probably should have given Wukong a Shell Bell. Alright. Okay, I think I have our plan for next time. So I can just keep leering. Right, he's gonna have to stockpile to get that. Keep that defense up. And if I had Shell Bell, I would heal each time this connected. And that would have restored a lot of health. Okay, I think we're good on a strategy now. We're gonna get KO'd here. Alright, hold on. Yeah. Wukong fainted. Load state. Bag. Okay. Shell Bell. Not use. Give. And I mean, the fact that I can paralyze every mon that he has except for Hippopotas, it almost makes me want to give everybody a Shell Bell. Right? Paralyze and then try to win with hacks. How about that? Alright. How about this? We go... So same strategy, right? Low Penny opening up. Fake out on Hippopotas. He switches out immediately. Who did he bring out? Cacnea, right? He power-up punches. And in response to that... I forgot who we sent out. Gotta rewind the on-demand. But I'm pretty sure that we went Monferno. Pretty sure we went Monferno. Thinking, yeah, we went Monferno, and then he went Lunatone, and then we went Mass Shift. Okay, cool. So we go return, swaps out into Cacnea. Cacnea will be faster because of Sand Rush, but that's something that we'll worry about later. Switches out Monferno. Even with Power-Up Punch, Power-Up Punch isn't strong enough to KO us with only one attack boost, nor is Thunder Punch, and then we resist both Bullet Seed and Pin Missile, so he's not going to stay in for those. Now, what we do know, right? Knowing that he is going to be switching into Lunatone, I say we Leer. Yup, predicting that switch. Leer, that way, when we do inevitably swap into Mass Shift, we already have that defense drop. A defense drop, which while I don't think we'll for sure get the KO, what I do think it'll do is help us out a lot in just doing good damage here. He has no choice. Nah, that's not true. He doesn't have no choice. He has a bunch of options for what he's going to use next. Immediate switch out. Interesting. The leap. Okay. Next, he's going to stockpile, I believe. I think first turn he always stockpiles, which would be good for us. Just don't take damage. Mega Drain, of course. I should have leered to draw out that stockpile. Gwen. Should I light screen first, maybe? To increase the chances that we survive his next attack? No, I'm in the Thunder Wave. There we go. Got greedy and did it. Took the risk. Hidden power. Okay. And I'm pretty sure we live this. Great. Great. That's fine. Light screen. Phenomenal. Hidden power. We should actually live this too. Right? And then with Lear, he's forced. We're going to have to sack Gwen here, unfortunately. But with Lear, he's forced to either take us out or restore his already dropped defense. And I think he's going to choose to take us out. Yup, chose to take us out. Perfect. Defense is dropped. Now he has to either deal with his defense dropped Lilith and try to stockpile to restore some of that. Or he's going to have to send somebody into Wukong. And I'm thinking, right, I say we Lear here because he'll probably switch into Lunatone. And then that Lear will give us a clear switch into... Actually, no, because we'll... Let's Mach Punch. Yeah, Mach Punch. Now the stockpile starts. How about the berry juice? Oh, orange berry, okay. Hey, if we can get a paralysis here, that would be great. Come on! Let's go, let's go. Alright, Wukong. If he doesn't switch, I think we're good. I think we're good for a Lilith KO. Wukong! Hey, and shout out Esper too, man. Shout out Esper. Sacrifice did not go unnoticed. Next is almost certainly Lunatone. I think we're good. Let me not, you know, because there was a time when I also thought that Gojo won. So let me not be so hasty and say we're good here. This is my Gojo 1 moment. Let me lock in. Crazy spoilers, by the way. My fault for anybody that might be anime only. But let's go to here. I get going soon too, man. I got some stuff to do this evening. Icy Wind. Okay. That's to be predicted. Kind of wish I'd stayed in then. But you know what? I'm sure he predicted Mass Shift. And so that's why he went Icy Wind, because he was like, why would I, you know, waste PP on a move that's not going to affect? Light Screen wore off, that's fine, because he doesn't have any other special attackers after this. And Lunatone's only other special attacks being Ancient Power and Psy Beam. We only have to worry about one. I say we go Bite. I could go Snarl. No, I say we go Bite. Ancient Power, as long as he doesn't get the boost here. Nice. Oh, perfect. Alright, so either we get the KO, because I think we survive whatever he throws at us, or Lunatone goes down, or he swaps and we do damage on somebody else. He has no way of healing. Oh, what if, right? No way of healing, no way of healing. Stack Mass Shift, potentially, to go Lear. If we go Lear, we weaken either Archon or Varoom. Both are great to weaken. Archon especially, because at that point, we just have to get the Fetus to trigger. I say we go Lear. I say we go Lear. Because then anybody that he swaps in is going to be definitely very susceptible to all of the priority moves that we have. Let's go Lear. High IQ play here. Ancient Power, we just have to live this. Divine Dog, man. Ugh. If this weren't a Nuzlocke, bro. If this weren't a Nuzlocke and we didn't have to sack these Mons. He's probably going to Ancient Power again, actually. Okay. Thought. Save Divine Dog, because we want Divine Dog's Intimidate. Go Wukong and hope he doesn't either A, predict in Psybeam, or B, survive and live Mach Punch. I don't think he will because we got the Leer off. Icy Wind. Perfect. 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 He got cocky. He thought he didn't need the Ancient Power. He thought he didn't need the boost. I will take Sandstorm damage because Mach Punch takes out Lunatone. Bravo. And even though Sandstorm means that we're guaranteed to lose Mastiff, I can live with that a little bit. Knowing that, at the very least, we do get off Intimidate with Divine Dog. Now, alright, Wing Attack, Rock Tomb, Bulldoze, Facade. Not our most ideal situation. Yeah, Wing Attack. Question is, alright, now the question is, do we live Wing Attack? So, if we are up against Archon, right, Leader Brock set. Toad has been, I looked up Toad in the damage calculator. Moralo, right, level 16. Modest Nature, not that it matters, because I don't think Wing Attack is a contacting move, but we do have Effect Spore as an ability. I might as well just Google Wing Attack, actually. Because if it is an attack, contact move, then... Let's see... Yeah, physical contact. Alright, cool. Nice. So we have Moralo, blank set, modest, level 16, which is Archon. And we're going to give it... Let's look at our moves real quick here. Mega Drain, Flash. I'm not going to use most of these, but let's do Mega Drain for sure. In fact, getting off one Mega Drain might make him want to switch into Cacnea. We'll see. Either way. Alright. Archon, Wing Attack, guaranteed 2-hit KO. Great. Great, 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 great. If we use Mega Drain, we have a chance to 2-hit KO here. Actually, yeah, guaranteed 2-hit KO, I think is good. I think we're good because, and this is like a lot of hopeful thinking here. Hold on, let me also do -1 on the attack. So still guaranteed 2-hit KO. Dang it. But with Modest on the ability, I think we can Mega Drain and hope to alleviate that. In fact, hey, if we can get Defeatist to trigger, yeah, wishful thinking. Alright, this might be the end of Toad. I'm gonna hope not. Let's just withdrew. What did I say? Force him to swap out. Alright. Floats in the air with Air Balloon. Not anymore. Well, not that we have any ground type moves anyways. But, alright, looking at Varoom. Protect, Toxic, Gyro Ball, and Bulldoze. I'm betting on Gyro Ball there, and I am actually kind of scared of Gyro Ball. I don't have... I mean, I have Wukong, who I know outspeeds it. Alright. How about this? Because we could be good if I just sack Toad and then go Monferno, because Monferno's going to outspeed everything. With Defeatist, I don't know if we'll be able to take out Archon. Let me see. Archon has Defeatist. won't be able to drop its attack again, but again, Defeatist is going to be pretty good here. Wing attack only has a 50% chance to 2-hit KO. Oh, and that would be if I was at full health, though. Shoot. With me at half health, higher chance to OHKO. Mach Punch. Defense is higher than special defense, but I'm Adamant Nature. Is Adamant Nature going to be my downfall here? We'll see what we can do with Ember. Let me see the damage calc. I wish I had a defense drop somewhere. I think I'm probably just better off. Now, Room is really slow, which is good. Slower than Morlul, I don't know. But Room is really slow. Ember has a very low chance of 2-hit KO, yeah. Although, Flame Wheel is a guaranteed 2-hit KO. That Bulldoze is what I'm really worried about. How low does this health need to be to get it to be a guaranteed OHKO? So if he's at half health, pretty much a guaranteed OHKO. I don't have a way to get him to half health. 51% is guaranteed OHKO. Oh, wait a minute. What if sack Morlul, right? It's even like 56% guaranteed OHKO. 60% health guaranteed 2-hit KO. Yeah, that's 70 is guaranteed 2-hit KO. We went like 60% is a half chance to OHKO. Alright. Pokemon, I don't have that many options. I'm kind of wishing that I kept Psybeam around. What if we did Fake Out, Doll Eyes, and then just constantly swapped there? And he double resists all of my attacking moves, man. Shoot. I could hope that Gyro Ball triggers Effect Spore. But even then, it's a hope, you know? It does make physical contact. Alright, you know what? I say we just take a risk here. I wish I had like a Leer or something. If I had like even just a Leer. Toxic, okay. Not the best situation, but we've been in worse. Allows us to get, you know, however little damage off we do. He's for sure gonna Gyro Ball and take us out here. Who knows? Maybe he protects. If he protects, I might be able to survive a Gyro Ball. Hold on. Where's Morlul calculator? Close that. Morlul. Oh, because I'm slow, Gyro Ball is actually not going to do all that much. Alright, good to know. Good to know. So if I was at full health, it would still be a 4-hit KO. I think my best bet, Moonlight, right? I think I live this. I was right. Moonlight. And then we just keep trying to chip away at damage. He's going to keep gyro balling. That didn't do... Oh, because of the sandstorm, so Moonlight doesn't heal all that much. Shoot. Maybe I would have been better off just attacking, because now the poison is really going to take effect. Shoot, man. Alright, Draining Kiss, I think, because he's going for the KO now. Yeah. Poison takes us out. So I'm thinking even with, you know, as much as I love our low punny, I don't think fake out return is going to be enough. Worth checking, I suppose. 16. Using return. It's a high chance of 3-hit KO at full health. What if he's at about, I want to say 80 to 75%, right? Chance to 2-hit KO. Guaranteed 3-hit KO. Okay. I'm taking a big risk here. We do have the save to load from, but I don't know how well this is going to work out for us. So we go fake out, right? Flinch. Store that little bit of health. Oh, that gyro ball is going to pack a punch. Oh, wait a minute, because it thinks my health is very low. Okay. Never mind. Gyro ball, we're okay. I forgot that it thought that I was doing other calculations with my health really low. I was like, that's bad. I could have even Doll Eyes to increase my chances of surviving one. I'm going to do that. Doll Eyes, right? Survive a gyro ball. He'll probably Toxic. And we know he has Protect, he just hasn't used it. I think that Doll Eyes is a good move, though. Might have been better to just return. One more return and he's out, which to me says he's almost guaranteed. Oh, the speed drop is big. Well played. I should not have sacked Morolo, I'm realizing. Because with the speed drop, I no longer outspeed Archon. I think this is GG's for Brock, though. If I can't live at least one hit from Archon, that's GG's. Because Cacnea, while I don't outspeed... Ooh, okay, wait a minute. No, I'm in a bad position. I think it's GG's. He outspeeds with power-up punch. He's getting the power-up punch off regardless, right? Even if I were to switch into Monferno, so power-up punch isn't a guaranteed KO, he's still going to be fast enough to KO me with whatever he uses right after that. Unless we offset the power-up punch. Right, so now he's back to just standard attack. We get taken out by the combination of Sandstorm and Poison. We are now down to 1 Mon left. being Wukong the Monferno. Nobody on Brock's team is healthy. Mach Punch. Shoot. Kind of wish I had that ability capsule. I wonder if Iron Fist would have helped more here. Because we're going to beat Cacnea. But there's no chance we take out Hippopotas, Archon. I think it's just those two, Archon and Hippopotas, before Sandstorm gets us. Yeah, no. Even with Defeatist, we're an Archon victim. Ah, and with the crit, too. That's tough, man. That is tough. Because we simply don't survive Wing Attack. Or Rock Tomb, for that matter. Yeah, alright. What if Pecha Berry on Toad, right? Alright, Pecha Berry on Toad. Going on, Love God. So Brock is mainly concerned with his Pokemon survival. You know what's annoying too? I just know that huge power Marill would have made this a lot easier. There's really nowhere else I can like try to pick up, you know, one Mon, just one man. Nobody in here has any Mons that they want to give, any moves they want to teach. I already talked to everybody up here. It's not undoable by any means, just gotta re-strategize a bit. I gotta help. This guy's gonna say you can't go until we beat Brock. We've already exhausted our encounters. Dex Nav. What I'm wondering is, and I'd have to look up the rules, because I already caught him on Route 2, but it was the pre-Viridian Forest Route 2. So what I don't know is if those count as two separate areas or not. Alright. So Viridian Forest and Route 2 count as different routes. Let's see. So per named area. So this is considered... Yeah, still considered the same, same area. Already got the Diglett encounters. Can't use Cut until we beat Brock. Can't even travel. Viridian Forest. We got Pikachu here. I wonder what happens if... That's a mini boss battle, right? She's considered an optional boss, even. Yeah, Ace Trainer Nell, highest level -1. Do I get anything for beating her? Okay, you know what? I think what I'll do is beat Nell. She only has 2 Mons anyways. Gulpin and Charcadet. Alright, let's beat Nell. See if she gives us anything that we can use here. I'll take that crit. Why does every mon have berry? Wait, where do you get berry juice in this game? That is my question. Because everybody has managed to get berry juice, right? Every opponent that I fought has had berry juice, despite the fact that it just seems unobtainable. What moves does Gulpin have? Belch, Sludge, Leech, Bullet Seed, and Sleep Talk. I'm gonna use Belch for big damage on that. Oh, Sludge, okay. Alright, one with this. Do we get anything from Nell for this? No, that's crazy. Okay. Is there a rare Pokemon past the Smash? Well, that would be great if I was able to use Rock Smash outside of battle. Alright, at least we get this item. Electro Web. Could be better, could be worse. I don't have any mons that can learn it. just gonna head back to Pewter City. We really didn't make any changes to our team at all. But okay, let's see. Pokemon. Let's just look at our held items real quick. Shell Bell. Twisted Spoon. Shell Bell. I might take the Twisted Spoon, to be honest. Because primary role for Esper isn't even offensive. It's defensive here. I know the answer already, but did they give me a Light Clay yet? No, of course not. Gave me all the most useless items. Like, what am I going to do with a big mushroom, a blue shard? Like, at this point, I'm willing to keep my tiny Twisted Spoon because I don't have anything else. Should be Shell Bell, Oranberry, Pechaberry. Alright. I'm gonna give this one more attempt. After that, I gotta call it an evening because I do have some other stuff to do. But we'll be saving here. Hold on. And let's see. So we open Tibbopitas to set Sandstream. We know this. Can't do anything about this. What we can do is Fake Out to get some damage off. Switches into Cacnea, most likely. Either Cacnea or Lunatone. Either way. No, he doesn't. To anybody. Let's just take out Hippopotas. Okay. Brock, what is your play? I mean, Cacnea's for sure next. We know this. We can force it out with Monferno. Was this always his plan? I don't remember. Either way. Force out Cacnea with Monferno. Not forcing out Cacnea. Interesting. Okay. Well, I have no qualms with, not Oko, but close enough, I'll take it. That Shell Bell doesn't restore anything, man. But you know what, now we should be within Mach Punch range. Perfect. Next should be Lunatone. Okay, so 2 down already, 4 to go. It's now a 5v4, so we have the numbers advantage. But as we know, that doesn't always mean very much. I say we go Divine Dog. I think he's going to see Wukong's low health and instantly go for the KO. Psybeam, Psybeam, please go Psybeam. Yes, okay. Ancient Power was not a worst case scenario either, but Psybeam is what we really like. I say we go Bite. Alright, withdraw. Here. And here's where it gets annoying. Go. Make a drain. Oh, that did a lot of damage, man. I didn't know Laleep was a special attack monster like that. Okay, call me crazy. No, I gotta keep Divine Dog in, never mind. I was gonna say we could swap Lunatone for... Wait, no, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do quite literally the opposite. Shoot. Did I just screw myself over? Massively, actually? Yeah, that's bad. Why did I... No, why? Why? Moving too fast, not paying attention. Shoot. Okay. Let's get a Leer off. Stockpile restores defense back to normal. I gotta switch to Gwen. I gotta switch to Gwen and hope for paralysis. Oh, I'm so mad at myself for, special attack boosted, or special defense and defense boosted again, but we're not defending anything or attacking any special attacks. If we live this, cool. Now, alright, light screen wore off, but with Leer, he's down. Perfect. And now, actually, lowers defense 2 stages. Perfect. Lowers defense 3 stages. Defense lowered by 3 stages means that we're in a very, very, very good position for Monferno to come in here. Let me just confirm Laleep's moveset here. Hidden Power Rock means that won't have anything to KO us with. We've only lost 1, but we started with 5, so it's back to a 4v4. With Drew. Okay, that's okay with me. Lunatone swaps in. He knows that Mashif exists, so the odds of him going Psybeam are low, probably Icy Wind, but I can live with that. I think worst case scenario is him getting the full Ancient Power boost. Hidden Power, which is ground. Oh, I did more than I would have liked. But I think with Bite, we can get off good damage. With Drew, back to Laleep. He's going to try to get his stockpile back. I see what he's doing. He's trying to wear down. Okay. I see his plan here. I should have swapped out. Although I do have other defenses against Lunatone. Alright, now I say we go Bite. Berry. Come on, flinch or paralysis. Flinch, I'll take that. So defense is still normal. Crit, nice. Hidden power. Shoot. Divine Dog goes down. Let me see. Rock Slow Leap at about 25% health. Inferno, of course, having Adamant Nature. Mach Punch, and I don't remember. It's either stockpiled. Okay, guaranteed outcome. Never mind, we're good, we're good. I was gonna say, it's either stockpiled 1 or not at all. But as long as we can get the guaranteed outcome. I think, in fact, even with the 1 stockpile. Yeah, even with the +1 stockpile, we'd be good on the Oko. There we go. Archin, this is who I'm afraid of. Because I don't have a good switch in here. Let me think who's left. Archin, we need Wukong for Varun. Right? Because who's left? Who's left? There's Lunatone, Archin, Varun. We could take out Varoom with Wukong. We could, in theory, try to take out Lunatone with Rabbit Escape. Okay, here's the plan, here's the plan. We need Toad for Lunatone. I think we just need Rabbit Escape more than we need Wukong, unfortunately. Fight. Mach Punch, hope for Defeatist, question mark? Oh, didn't get Defeatist. Wing Attack definitely KOs. Shoot, man. Oh, you know Infernip is my favorite mon. I hate to have to sack Wukong. Alright. Toad, please, please, please avenge. Or Rabbit Escape, please avenge Wukong, man. That one hurt. That one really hurt. Alright. Defeatist activates. Hopefully now return means that he's done. Nice. 2 more. 1 being his fully healthy Varoom. And then his not as healthy Lunatone. Alright, I don't think he's gonna go Icy Wind, and even if he does here, I think we live it. I don't think it 2-hit KOs. Psybeam. Oh, that did way more than I thought it would. But we go Mega Drain here. Alright, please live Icy Wind. Please live Icy Wind. If we just... Please live Icy Wind. Thank you. I'll take the speed drop. Nice. That puts you within range of Fake Out Return. And then at this point, it's all really going to come down to hoping and praying that Varoom falls to return spam. Because we have 1 mon left in Lopunny. So... Now the good thing is we will be able to up the level cap from there. I don't know if there are any boss battles after this though, right? If I get forced into a boss battle right after this, GG's. Okay, survives that. That's fine. We also are out of Fake Outs. Return, please KO, please KO. I know it's not very effective, but just please, please. Alright, nice. Now it is a 1v1 with this fully healthy Varoom, who has access to Toxic, Gyro Ball, and Protect. Bulldoze I'm not too worried about. Yes, it is a speed drop, but I don't think we're going to have to worry too much. In fact, if he drops my speed, that works better in our favor, because he does better. Oh, what if... Doll Eyes, right? He's going to use Toxic inevitably here. Now he's attacking you, so probably just spam Protect, if I had to guess. I'm really hoping he doesn't. It's such a winnable fight, too. This is such a winnable battle. It's just I'm not, like, being as strategic as I can be. If it wasn't winnable, I wouldn't get this far to begin with. Air balloon popped. Okay, so it's like a 4-hit KO. Without Toxic, though. Thing is, with Toxic, and if he starts using Protect, that's it. Oh. Yeah, with Toxic, I think that's GG's. I think that's GG's. Unless I get like a really nice crit here. Alright, I'd have to survive the next attack, not get taken out by Poison or Sandstorm, and crit on return. Those are my win cons. I think with half speed, he might even outspeed, but Vroom also has a really, really bad physical attack stat, or speed stat. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's it! 1 HP, Toxic, Sandstorm, Rabbit Escape, the low punny did it! That's it! That's GG's. That's GG's. We did it. We lost literally almost our entire team, but we did it. Oh my goodness. Wow, okay. Well, level cap is increased. First things first. Wow, what a win, man. What a win. Where are my healing items? Here we go. Antidote. So Rabbit Escape does not get KO'd as soon as we step out of the gym. We wouldn't even make it out the gym. Alright, our one Pokemon, Rabbit Escape. And then I'm also going to feed her a bunch of rare candies. Jump kick. Still take damage if we miss, though. I'm gonna forego learning it just because we can always go to move tutor later. Alright, well, there we go, man. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and save, and I'm going to call it a stream from here. As always, y'all already know, thanks for showing up, showing out, and showing love. What a fight against Brock, dude. Took a lot of re-strategizing, a lot of thinking about, you know, what our team brings to the table. Unfortunately, we lost literally all but one Mon, but shout out Rabbit Escape, the low punny, for pulling through. Shout out all our Pokemon for doing their part, man, pulling their weight. Unfortunately, it is a Nuzlocke, so those Pokemon that fainted are unusable for the remainder of the challenge. But we do have access to some more areas now. So I'm gonna go buy a bunch of Pokeballs and get going on rebuilding the team for next time. But for now, I hope y'all have a fantastic, fantastic, fantastic rest of your Sunday. Fantastic start of your week, and I'll catch y'all later.